Hi everyone, it's Margaret, and I am doing a makeup tutorial inspired by the actress Eva Green. She's going to be in the new Sin City with Jessica Alba, and she's in a bunch of different things. She was the James Bond's girl a couple of Bonds movie back, and amazing. She's just got this like really piercing, intense look, and she's also in that show Penny Dreadful and a couple of things that I know that she's been around, and I know that she just has this kind of look, and she's actually a really great actress. So I wanted to do an inspired look because I think that she's very interesting to look at. Now, I've looked at a bunch of her, shows, and also I've looked at her red carpet looks. So this is my inspiration, and I really find it very simple but very intense and very provocative. So definitely try it out. I'm putting a very clean. She's got a very milky skin, so I'm just doing a very even tone, a very heavy coverage because I want this to have this a little bit more of that kind of intense look. So it's not really quite natural. It's actually very glam, and it's a great look for evening. So you really want to make sure that you cover as much as possible and just have a really smooth finish. And like I said, Evergreen has a very pale complexion, so you want to definitely make everything look as very ethereal as possible. So now that I'm doing my finishing touches on the foundation, and I'm just going to add a little bit more in areas that need it, and just using my beauty blender to just kind of soften and even out the areas and just make sure everything looks really even, and I think that's really important. Um, One of the things that when you're doing this kind of look, you want to make sure that you set the foundation pretty fast, not on the eyelids but around the face, because you want everything to really look smooth. And the more you actually let the foundation wait on the skin without setting it, it definitely will start separating. So you want to just set it as soon as possible to have that really nice smooth finish. So I'm taking my complexion brush, and I'm just smoothing it out, setting it with some translucent powder, just so that I can get everything ready for my application. And so here we are. We're just at the tail end of this, and you see how just really nice and even the skin tone is. So I'm going to take this really pearly color shadow, and I'm going to just go all over the lid, and I'm going to actually go all the way around the whole circumference of the lid, even up into the brow bone. This is really the only color that I'm using. And I know it's strange because you're like white, pearly all over the lid, but it really works with this look. And you can actually, if you wanted to add a little bit more depth and just a little bit more gradation, you can definitely use a slight different color of light like this, like maybe one slightly darker on the lid and then one slightly lighter on the lid. But I think with Shannon, she's got a good depth of field with her eyelids, so I really thought, just using that one color will be fine. So I'm taking this super black liner. Now this is really one of the key things, is that it's a liner look. Aside from the white shadow, the liner look is really what is going to be kind of the emphasis of this. So you want to make sure you get a very black liner. Don't get anything soft black. Get a really like pitch black. And as you can see, I went all along the top of the lash line, and I'm now going into her waterline on the lower lid. And I'm making sure that I'm coating it very intensely. And then I'm also dragging it down right on her lash line, because I want this to really rim her eyes, and I really want this to come out really intense. So now I'm going to take my white powder, and I'm just going to blend the edges of that just to smooth out the line without drawing into the line, because you don't want to put anything on the line, because you don't want to dull the line, just because it really will diminish the payout of the black. So I'm taking my straight edge brush, and I'm just going to smooth out that line now. Now you can use gel liner, you can use wet liner, but definitely a soft pencil works great, and then you can go over it with some wet liner if you want, or gel liner. So I'm taking my black mascara, and I'm really giving the mascara an intensity to with the liner. You want to really make sure that the lashes really are pronounced. Now, if you are lash challenged, you can definitely add some individuals, or you could definitely add like very um, natural looking strip lashes, just to bring the emphasis out. So as you can see, I'm just going to go over the black because I really want the black to punch out. And with all the powders and stuff, it really does diminish. So you want to really keep it really intense and strong. And see, I'm taking my mustache brush and I'm grooming her brows. Now, Shannon's got remarkable brows, and Eva Green's brows aren't as bushy, but they're pretty intense. So definitely, I'm bringing the emphasis out in the brows. And I'm taking this soft chiffon color, um, peachy orangey tone. It's very soft though, and I just gave the cheekbones a little touch of color. See this intense red? Well, this is a little bit interesting because I wanted to use that really strong red that Evergreen wears, but I'm actually adding a little bit more of like a metallic feel to it just to modernize it. And I saw her with a similar color that I just thought was really cool. And so you can go with a straight red for sure, but I think just adding a little bit, I think will add to the look. And since it's pretty simple, even though it's intense, I think it really adds to the whole finish of it. Now, if you like my techniques and you want to learn how to do makeup, you want to get certified as a makeup artist, and you are on a tight budget, go to www.mkcbeautyacademy.com. We have an amazing online training. You can take it just regular or certified. You can also come in and take some mentoring tutorial classes that I do in person. They're private classes. And you can also do a blended class where you take part of it online and part of it in person if you're in LA. But definitely check it out, www.mkcbeautyacademy.com. And also for makeup artists who want to build a portfolio, also check out the website because I'm doing a bunch of portfolio shoots for makeup artists. So anyway, here I'm doing my finishing touches. I am just blending everything in, and this is my inspiration of Eva Green, the wonderful model actress, and she's going to be coming out soon with Sin City. Please try it out. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not a subscriber, please subscribe, and definitely give me some advice on what you would like for me to do. Stay tuned for more. I have a ton of coming, and I appreciate you watching. Thank you so much. Bye.